Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about why you have no excuse to be fat, overweight, super skinny, or broke, right? Basically out of shape and no money. There's no excuse. If you live in a first world country, guys, there is absolutely zero excuse for you to be broke or overweight. And let's start off with like finances, right? Anyone can get a job, right? It doesn't matter. I mean, most places you have to be like 16 or 18, but still, like, you can find a job, right? And you have immediate control of your finances, right? I'm not saying you're going to be like rich, but the average American has only $1,000 in their bank account. So you'll be better than that if you're able to save your money, right? You know, like I said, if you can live with your parents, cool. That's what I'm doing right now. It's a strategy, right? You may not want to do it long term, but to save money, it's a good idea, right? To stack some money. And, you know, if you can't do that, it's probably, you know, you could rent out an apartment with a roommate. That may not be so bad, right? I know it's cheaper than living alone. Some people live out of their car. I mean, that's kind of extreme, right? But here's the main thing, man. There is no excuse as to why you're broke. You have immediate control of how much you can work and how much you can save and not spend, right? Now, it may be tough for some of you guys who are in high school and you're used to spending a lot of money on Jordans, jewelry, all this shit. Like, I see a lot of guys come into my store and they're just iced out. And I'm just like, you guys really think that shit is gonna like make you successful? No one cares. Like, yeah, someone may look at you and say, oh, you're iced out, blah blah blah, cool Jordans, but at the end of the day, that doesn't help your future. That doesn't build financial freedom. That doesn't help you. So it all starts with like how much you're willing to work and how much you're willing to save and invest, right? You know, we have the stock market and crypto is not doing great, but still, you can invest in real estate. There's plenty of opportunity, right? I know, you know, people are driving Uber. There's TaskRabbit. You can go on TaskRabbit and like put in your area code and like go do tasks, and people will pay you to do shit. Like, there's literally no excuse to be broke. There's no excuse, right? If you got to take the bus to work, so be it. But still, like, when you have a no excuse mindset, everything becomes possible, right? Everything becomes possible. You stop being a kind of like a bitch, basically, right? So that's number one in terms of like having money and saving and you know, just not having nothing, right? That's horrible. Imagine sitting at home all day knowing you have $0 to your name. Like, that can't feel right. So yeah, everyone has immediate control of their finances. I don't care. I mean, it may be more difficult for some, but still, right? And number two is your fitness/health. Guys, anyone can afford a gym membership. I know Planet Fitness kind of sucks. I don't like Planet Fitness. They don't have a freaking squat rack or bench press, like a real one. They only have the Smith machines. But hey, you know, if times are tough, but you still want to work out, you still want to put on muscle, you can get a gym membership for like $10. There's no excuse. And everyone has, you know, if you're in shape or you're not in shape, it's your fault, right? Like, when I overeat these days, if I do, I don't blame anybody else. I blame myself, you know, because it's easy to blame my parents. Oh, they're buying all this junk food. And yes, you know, it is more difficult. Like, here's the thing, guys. I'm not saying that, like, being physically fit and being, like, rich and not broke is going to be, like, easy to do. I'm just saying you have no excuse to not be that, to not achieve those qualities of, you know, being rich, being successful, and being in shape, right? Like I said, it may be harder for some people, but so what? So what? Right? Like, I bet there's NBA players, right, that have to shoot more free throws than others just because they're not as good at them, right? But if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. And you guys have to have the mindset of like, I'm gonna figure this shit out, I'm gonna get in shape, and I'm gonna make money no matter what it takes, no matter how hard it is, right? But anyways, like being in shape, anyone can go to the gym. Even if you don't have a gym membership, you can still wake up, do push-ups, do jumping squats, wall sits, planks. There's no excuse. Zero. I have no, here's the thing. This may sound cruel to you guys, but I have no sympathy for people that are fat or broke. Here's the thing. If you're fat, right, and it's because of your genetics, okay, I understand that. But if you're fat and you got fat by overeating and not exercising, I don't feel bad. I'm sorry. That's your fault. Being in shape is not easy, right? And this whole body positivity movement is complete bullshit. It's just it's just allowing people to be lazy. That's all it is. It's loving people for being lazy, and that's bullshit. No, nobody should be fat or overweight, right? Nobody. I remember back in the day, and this is going to sound cruel too, but I don't know if I was with my mom or my babysitter or something, but I was like, I said something like my grandma was like overweight or something, and I don't know who it was. It might, like I said, might have been my mom or my grandmother, but they said, oh, you're so mean, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, but it's a fact. It's a fact, right? And like I said, we live in a fact-based reality, but in this modern day, we live in a feeling-based reality where people want to just feel a certain way about things. But it doesn't change the fact that being fat is a fact, and you're overweight because you choose to be overweight. You choose to be overweight. You choose to eat that chocolate cake. You choose to not get a gym membership. That is your choice, right? And here's the thing. Here's another example. I don't have sympathy for poor people, right? Or homeless people, right? Because here's the thing. Listen, I don't know. A lot of guys that are homeless, like I said, it's their fault, right? And then here's the thing. They'll sit there and stand out on the street with a homeless sign saying, I'm broke, I need money. And they have those those cardboard signs that says homeless. But I don't have any sympathy for them because it's like, yo, everywhere's hiring. Places need help. And I know you may not look presentable if you're homeless because, you don't have clothes or whatever, but still, get a job. Listen, you're out there if you're homeless, a lot of these people, they're outside all day holding those signs. You could be in a store working for 9 hours, actually getting more money than you are standing out there. It's work to stand out there and beg. So why don't you put your energy that you're putting towards being out there and begging for money into a fucking job? But no, because like I said, we live in a lazy ass culture where people just, oh, I'm broke, oh, I'm homeless, oh, I'm fat. No. You choose to be that way, and you can choose not to be that way, right? So like I said, this is kind of like a kick in the ass type of video, but I just wanted to put that out there because I see a lot of people, guys and women, complaining about being overweight or not having enough money, and it's your fucking fault. You can sit here and blame like I said, and here's the thing, you can sit here and blame like governments and why the gas prices are high, but at the end of the day, it's still your fault. You can still save up money, you can still develop skills, go to a trade school, go get a skill in college, right? It may be difficult, but you can still do it. Learn marketing online, learn things online. There's no excuse. So I think I kind of nailed that. I beat that dead horse. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.